Good morning, friends. Welcome to Storytime with Whitingfield MWR Library. I'm Miss Kelly, and I'm excited to read with you. Today, we are going to read about bees. Our first book is Swarm of Bees. The author who wrote the words is Lemony Snicket. The illustrator who drew the pictures is Rilla Alexander. Swarm of bees. Swarm of bees, swarm of bees. Oh no, you are so angry. What will you do? Swarm of bees, will you sting the sailor? No, he's been on a ship for 9 months and he is hurrying to hug his mother. Swarm of bees, will you sting the mother? No, she's about to tell the bricklayer all about her new hairdo. Swarm of bees, will you sting the bricklayer? No, he's starting a new part of the wall. He is feeling very busy and very hungry. Swarm of bees, you are still feeling angry, but you can't sting anyone at the food truck. The chefs are chopping onions as quick as they can, and the customers are deciding what to drink with their lunches. You can't sting the cat. The cat is trying very carefully to hide in the grass. And cat, you can't pounce on the bird. It has a worm in its mouth. Swarm of bees, you can't sting the man in the second-floor apartment watching television. His window is shut anyway because his neighbors are making so much noise. And you can't sting the neighbors. They are playing cards on the balcony. And the little cousin is about to win. You are still angry, but you can't sting the little cousin. She already hurt herself today when she stubbed her toe, and that's why she's wearing that bandage. Swarm of bees, are you going to sting the boy? He keeps throwing tomatoes. He threw one at the little cousin and stained her bandage. He threw one at the neighbor's window and made a mess. He threw 2 tomatoes at the cat and 3 tomatoes at the bird, who dropped the worm into a tomato on the ground. The boy threw a bunch of tomatoes at the food truck. He shouldn't do that. The boy threw tomatoes at the bricklayer, and he threw tomatoes at the mother's hairdo. And look, swarm of bees. He threw a tomato at the sailor, and the sailor is chasing him. Where did they go? Swarm of bees? Where is everybody? In the backyard, watch out for the laundry. In the alley, watch out for the tow truck. Around the corner, watch out for the beekeeper. Beekeeper? Swarm of bees. Well, now you're in a sack. It's warm and cozy in there. You calm down, and soon you'll be going home. It can feel good to be angry. It can feel better to stop. And now It's time to clean up all the tomatoes. Our next book is Kaia and the Bees. The author who wrote the words is Maribeth Boelts. The illustrator who drew the pictures is Angela Dominguez. Kaia and the Bees. I'm the brave type, like hottest hot pepper brave, and furry spider in the basement brave. But one thing super scares me. Bees. Bees have stingers. Once I stepped on a bee barefoot and it stung me. And right now, thousands of bees live on our roof. Bees, bees, so many bees. Dad says honeybees are dying, and scientists don't know exactly why. Dad reads bee books and talks about bees non-stop. Fruits and vegetables need to be pollinated to grow, he says. I crunch an apple. Bees pollinated that apple. How about blueberries? Those too, he says. The world needs bees, and that's why we are beekeepers. But only he goes on the roof with the beehives, not me. And the kids in my building, I go on and on to them like I'm the beekeeper. And oh man, they listen. But I get twisty inside because I'm not exactly. Then the days turn hot. We're all playing in the hydrant water, and who shows up? A bee. It circles my head, buzzes my ear, and lands, ready, right on my arm. I'm crazy, screaming and waving. You're a liar, Marcella says. Hector laughs and says, real beekeepers don't freak out over one little bee. I go inside mad and stompy, and I grab my suit and gloves from the closet. I want to see the bees, I say. Oh, Dad says. Let's go check on them now. Dad zips my suit. I put on my hood, gloves, and boots until every jittery inch of me is covered, head to toe to fingertip. I follow behind Dad up the stairs. He pushes open the door. There, on the roof, beehives. Bees crawl in and out of the little hole. Some bees have bright orange and yellow puffs stuck to their legs. They're carrying pollen, Dad says, and he pries open the lid. All of a sudden, bees are everywhere, a flying, buzzing, zipping cloud. My hands shoot up to swat. Dad means business. Stay still, Kaia. Breathe. But I hold my breath. Dad pulls a frame from the hive box. Both sides are covered in crawling, wiggling bees. He studies the frames one at a time. Then he pulls a frame and holds it out for me to take. Me, the liar or the brave girl? My head is soaked with sweat. I blink hard. I reach. And here I am, scared to death, but holding 1,000 bees, maybe more, between my own two hands. The bees are electric, buzzing, buzzing, and I'm electric too. Let's find the queen, Dad says. I hunt and hunt, then I spot her. Dad gives me a thumbs up. So far, so good. Bees are perched on sticks, floating in their water tub. I watch them balance and sip, and I can't believe they actually look cute. I add fresh water to the tub. Wet glove. I strip it off, grab another stick, and a bee stings my finger. I bawl. Who wouldn't? That bee was alive. It vibrated, and its stingers stuck in my skin. Dad scrapes it off. I run water over my finger, and what's left is a mad red patch. I'm never ever going near those bees again. Dad does the bee chores alone. He invites me every time, but doesn't push when I say no. One day, he says the honey is ready to harvest. I'll help, I say, but no bees, right? We work all day filling jars and mopping. There is honey on the floor, on the table, on my elbow, on the doorknobs. Who cares? We are laughing about the magic happening right in our kitchen. The honey flows, and I want to draw a picture, but no crayon is that golden. And you can't draw the smell of warm, sweet honey filling our apartment. It's a mystery, isn't it? Dad says. I feel it too. That a bee, just a bitty insect with one stinger, 2 pairs of wings, and 6 hairy legs, can make honey. While Dad goes back up on the roof, I lift the honey jars so the sun sparkles through, and I line them up dreamy on the windowsills. Then I spy something crawling up the curtain. A bee! Wait, 2! I screech, grab a swatter, and wrap myself in a towel like a mummy. I watch every move. Those bees nose from one corner of the glass to the other and along the edges like they're hunting. Maybe they don't want to sting me. Maybe they want a way out. That's all. I put down the swatter. Then I wrestle that creaky old window open, just an inch, and those bees fly out. Dad and I go for a walk when the sun is setting. I'll go on the roof again, I tell him. I will, because bees are amazing and scary and mysterious, and we need them. And when I say those bee words and the me words, nothing inside me is twisty, because now something inside me is brave. The end. I hope you enjoyed reading with me about bees. Thank you so much for joining me and have a wonderful day. Bye.